What is up, YouTube? Thrift School over here around a lot of inventory. I'm gonna pull all of my eBay orders. I don't think I sold anything via Amazon Merchant Fulfilled, but I have like 18 eBay orders going out. I've been listing things like crazy. Look at all these Barbies. Holy moly. Actually sold a few of them. So let me grab everything and I'll show you guys what I paid for it, what they sold for, maybe a little story behind it. Let's go. So I recently purchased a huge lot of Barbies. I don't know if that video's out yet, but this is my first one I sold, so I'm gonna have to try and find it. I don't really have a way to find things yet. I know it's a Ken doll. Well, that says Army Ken. See, I put these sideways because you could see like Pizza Party Skipper, Whitney, Polly Pocket. These ones didn't go sideways because they're really big and like awkwardly angled, so I don't know what each one is. But I know the one that sold is Ken. And it's just called Ken United Colors. So I don't think it's my first Ken, and here's the only other Ken, and look at that, United Colors, awesome. So this is one that sold right here, and I am into each one of these Barbies around $6 to $8 or so. There's a few over there as well, and there's a lot more that aren't listed. And here he is. Here he is, this Ken Barbie United Colors of Benetton, and he even had some box damage. He sold for $36.95. So I'm super stoked about that. I think that's a great deal, and especially with the box damage. Most of these are in pretty good condition, so the fact that the one with the box damage sold first, that just makes me happy. Alright, the other one that sold is actually another Ken doll. Oh, wait a second. We have another United Colors Barbie. Let me make sure it's the correct Ken that I pulled. It was. Okay, so it wasn't this one that sold. So we have another Ken that sold. It's not Army Ken. I do have a few over here. There's no Kens over there. Okay, so the one I'm looking for is called Secret Hearts Ken. Is it Crystal? Let's see. Definitely not that one. Aha! Look at, found it, guys. Secret Hearts Ken right here. And look at that, he even had some box damage too. And this one sold for $21.95. Both of these free shipping, and again, both of these I have like $6 to $8 in. I don't really know my exact price I have in each one of these because it was a pretty massive lot, but it's around that price. So we could even say $7. So I'm not making a killing on those shipping. Hopefully they weigh less than a pound. I could ship them out first class for about $5.50. Alright, the next thing is in this box down here. I've actually sold a bunch of these in the past. They go really well. These Game Boy players. There we go, Game Boy player, Nintendo. You put this on the bottom of a GameCube and you can play Game Boy games. This sold for $39.95 with free shipping. I don't even know when I got this. This was just in a box of electronics, so I probably didn't pay much for it. Alright, this is a sale I'm super excited for. I had no idea if these would ever sell. I've had them sitting on the shelf for a long time. I just made a random Star Wars lot as I move all these Mr. Potato Heads out of the way. And here they are. We have these Star Wars lightsaber watches. We have a C-3PO and a Darth Maul. We also should have two ships somewhere here. Like I said, I listed this a long time ago and I don't even know where the ships are. I'm gonna have to find them. Let me do some digging. Alright, I found them. So we had these cool ships right here. They're die-cast metal micro machines. I think that's a Millennium Falcon. Not sure what that is. And then these two lightsaber watches. All of this sold for $19.99 free shipping. And I'm actually very happy that these sold. Alright, the next sale is a very small sale, but I purchased a whole bunch of Hot Wheels cars. And some random things were thrown in, and most of them really weren't worth anything, so I ended up making lots and sending them to auction. You'll see one of those sold. But this one right here, just a Johnny Lightning True Grit Pez car, sold for $7.90 with free shipping. Should cost me about $3 to ship, so I'm still going to make some money on it. I don't have much invested in these cars, maybe a quarter or so into each one, so I made a few bucks on it. I'll take it. Alright, the next thing is kind of interesting. I've had a bunch of these for a while. I actually sold off a lot of them pretty quick. Oh no, a lot are falling out. That's what happens when inventory gets crowded. I need more stuff to sell, guys. Come on now, what's going on? What do we have in here? I sold a lot of 4. Could be this lot right here. These are all gauges, right? And yeah, I think it's this one right here, 10 millimeter. Yep, lot of 4 sold for $19.99 with free shipping. And you can see the original prices on there, $16.99 for one. I think that one was $19.99. So I just listed them at $5 a pop, $10. And then I have some individual ones listed. We have like some cool Rick and Morty metal ones. Here's a big lot of 6mm, I think. Yeah, these are all 6mm ones. So kind of cool. I don't know. I really didn't pay much for these. I got these in a lot when I went to New York. This was like a year ago or so. I bought all these gauges, a bunch of video games from a guy. I bought a bunch of Playboy magazines that are all right there from him. And I've been slowly selling through everything. So I am happy to get 20 bucks for these gauges. All right. I made a really big buy a couple years ago now of all of these Stephen King books. And they're all first editions. So that's pretty sweet. Lots of good books in here. Some of them are in great condition, some are not so great. But the reason why it took me so long to list these, when I was going to get all of these Stephen King books, I had to drive up to Massachusetts. It was about an hour and 20-minute drive. The lady wanted $100. Well, I knew they were all first edition. I ended up looking a couple of them up, and I saw that a few were selling for like $100 on their own. So I'm like, okay, yeah, this is obviously a no-brainer. There's still a lot more I haven't listed yet that are still in the garage. Well, the reason why it took so long was the fact that she was a smoker. They all smelled like cigarette smoke. I didn't realize this until I had already gotten home. They didn't. I did the deal in a parking lot, in a, you know, just a parking lot in front of a bunch of stores, and it was winter, it was cold, I wasn't able to smell anything, and I had these sitting in my garage for almost 2 years to air them out. Finally, they don't smell like cigarettes at all anymore. They just smell like old book, I guess, just like if they've been in a library or something like that. So, very happy there. They were so my camera ended up dying on me, but yeah, they don't smell anymore. It's like an hour or two later. We did sell this one right up here, Carrie, first edition. Let's slide it down, take a look at it. Pretty cool looking book, pretty nice looking. And this one sold for $74.95, free shipping, 75 bucks for one book. It's in pretty good shape, honestly, that's why. We also sold another one, this fire starter right here. This one went for $24.95 free shipping, and that's a really cool looking cover. Alright, so now we're upstairs looking in the media shelf, and I'm glad this sold because I had no idea if these would sell. It's a lot of 10 comedy movies. We have some right there, and I think it was this one that actually sold. Yep, because I see white chicks right there, and I know that was part of the lot. This sold for $14.95 with free shipping. I had a whole bunch of DVDs that I have pennies into, and I figured instead of just lotting them up, because what I normally do, guys, just to get rid of them kind of quickly, what I do instead of selling them like how I just saw, or one at a time if they're not worth it, I actually lot them up in lots of 100 disc only, because I'm able to fit them into like a bubble mailer or something like that and bubble wrap them, stick them in there, and ship them for like $3 to $4 just about. And that is for a lot of 100. I only sell them for like 25 bucks. So I don't make like very much money at all that way. After fees, after shipping, I make like 18 cents a disc. And that's fine when I buy massive lots of 10,000 DVDs where I'm paying, you know, 5 cents each. I'm still tripling, more than tripling, almost quadrupling my money on them. But there's still other ways to do it, and I figured I'd try to make a few like comedy lots. I made a couple horror movie lots, and they're moving really slow and they take up a lot of space. So that's why I don't normally do it this way. But hey, I made 15 bucks on just 10 of them. That is a massive increase in my profit compared to $25 for 100. As I was about to go pull more orders, I just got an order. I haven't looked at it yet. I just pulled it up. Let's hope it's a good one. Okay, not a bad one. This is fine, but not an amazing one. I'll show you guys. This is a PlayStation 4 controller. I purchased a whole bunch of them from GameStop for $30. And this one right here, this green one right here, sold for $54.98. So I'm not making a killing on it. I was gonna sell it on Amazon, but weirdly enough, this is the only controller I was restricted in. I don't know why. I can't sell it on Amazon, so I had to put it on eBay. It's really not that big of a deal, going for, I think, like $10 more on Amazon. So I would have made a little more money, but again, it's really no big deal. I was able to sell like 40 other variants of controllers from multiple consoles. Never had an issue besides this one. Really weird. Amazon's weird sometimes. Let's see how much money I'm gonna end up making on it. So here's the controller. Here's an app called the eBay fee calculator, something like that. I just looked up eBay fee calculator on Android and I was able to find it. I'm sure it's on Apple phones too. So my sold price was $54.98. My shipping charge was $0 because I didn't charge shipping. My shipping cost on this, it is first class. Let's just say it'll be around $4. So we'll do $4. My item cost was $30 and I'm making $13.59. So I spent $30 to make about $13.59. I am totally cool with that because I didn't have to go out and source this stuff. It all got shipped to my house, and you know, the profit is close to 50%, which is exactly what I'm looking for when I'm doing retail arbitrage or online arbitrage. I'm okay with smaller margins because I have like 5 more of these. I got like 20 of the gold ones, like 20 of the black controller, a bunch of different camo ones. So I was able to get a whole bunch to my house. These are actually a bit of a smaller profit margin than most of the others that I was selling, because like I said, for some reason I couldn't put this on Amazon. So add another $10 to it and I would have almost been making 100% profit. It's okay though. I'm still fine with making some money on it. These are quick and easy to ship as well. The next thing that's sold on this shelf is a video game, a really cheap one. This right here, Lego Dimension, sold for $5.87 shipped. I'm actually curious to see how much money I'm going to make on this. Alright, so I have it packaged and weighed. It's less than 4 ounces. Pop the weight up there. I have to ship it first class. I can't ship it media mail because it is not a DVD, it is a video game. You can only ship like books, CDs, and DVDs via media mail. You can't ship video games. So, since it's going to New Mexico, I have to pay $3.18. And here it is, $5.87. This was part of a huge bundle lot, so I don't have any money into it, so my item cost was $0. Shipping cost is $3.18. I'm only making $1.63. Is that worth it to sell by itself? Probably not. I mean, it only took me a couple seconds to list, maybe 1 full minute to list, and a couple seconds to package. I normally don't sell things that cheap. I was kind of hoping it would go closer because then it would only cost me like $2.70 to ship, so I'd make over $2 on it. Still, not a great profit. I'll take it though. Check this out. This is my new thermal printer. I got this through the College Picker on Instagram. He posted a great link to it. Check this out. Hit print, and it's instant. Okay, we have 2 great sales over here. First is this guy hidden under here. Okay. It is this Game Boy Color. It's custom. It's got custom buttons. It has a backlit display. It has a little scratch on the screen right there. But besides that, it's in really good shape, guys. I sold this for $99.99, $100 for a Game Boy Color. The other order from up here was this helicopter, this Force One helicopter. I sold for $25, free shipping. Hopefully it goes first class. It's going to be really close. Here it is. It weighs 15 ounces. Able to go first class. Cost me $5.70 to ship. Here's an interesting sale. This metal fire truck, which weighs a couple pounds, sold for $12 plus shipping. Let's see how cheap I could get this thing to ship. I pretty much got this thing for free, and I didn't want to just redonate it, so I had it listed for a little while, and they just weren't worth much. But yeah, it weighs over 3 pounds. Once I package it, could be close to 4 pounds. I mean, it's super sturdy. I could probably just stick it in a bubble mailer, honestly. Oh, you know what? I might be able to bubble wrap it and stick it in a flat rate envelope. Let's try that. Ta-da! It fits. It's costing me $6.98 to ship, and I charged like $4.70 for shipping on it. Plus my total, it came out to like 16 something is what I charged for it. It's costing me $6. I paid like no money into it, so I'm profiting probably like $8 on this. Really not bad at all. Here are those DVD and CD lots I was telling you guys about earlier. I sold 1 CD lot and 1 DVD lot. I'm gonna have to try and find which one's DVDs, but the CDs sold for $19.99 free shipping, and the DVDs sell for $24.99 free shipping. So, I mean, not bad. So I'm going to Does that say DVD? No, they all say CD, and I know one of them is DVD, so I'm gonna find it. So here's a cool little sale. I always like when I sell something from this bag. This is my pin bag. I got these at a tag sale, pretty much thrown into a big lot of stuff I was buying. I maybe have a penny into each one of these pins, and this one just sold. It's Popeye and olive oil. Look how cute they are. It's a pretty nice looking pin. And this sold for $8.88 with free shipping. I've sold a couple pins out of here for like $20, $25, so this ended up being a great buy. There were some cool Mario ones, some Nintendo, Zelda, and then just some other cool characters. And I still have a good amount listed, so they're consistent sellers for me. Alright, the last thing that sold is one of these lots of Hot Wheels that I mentioned way earlier in the video. Lot number 2 sold, so I put them all on auction, starting at $25 each, and I had best offer on them by mistake, and I kept getting offers of like $15, $20, and I was just ignoring those. I'm like, I'll just wait to see if, you know, I get bids on these. Well, only one got a bid. The starting bid of $25. None of the others got bids, but they all had offers of like $15 to $20. So what I'm going to do is set them all back up on auction, set them all back up with the best offer, and if I get those offers, I'm just going to accept them. These cars aren't really worth much at all. You guys saw that one car that I sold earlier for like $7.99 or something. Well, $7.90 I think it was. And these all came out of that same buy, so I have about 10 cents or so in each one of these cars. So a lot of 25, I have $2.50 into, just about. And I sold it for, or it's actually a lot of 20 cars. Sorry, it's a lot of 20 cars I sold for $25. So I have $2 invested in here, sold it for $25. Let's see how much it costs to ship. So here they are. They fit into a medium flat rate box, which costs me $12.80 to ship.